Legends of a hanging tree, a pond that has claimed at least one life, hills that are said to hold the graves of countless. One of the most haunted houses in Western New York, the Hinsdale House.
We're investigating one of America's most haunted houses, the Hinsdale House. So let me tell you about the story of the Hinsdale House. So back in the 1970s, this house was owned by the Dandy family. Clara, Phil, Mike, Beth, Laura, and Mary all lived in this one house. They only lived here for 4 months, but while they were here, they had probably one of their most traumatic experiences of their lives.
In 1974, there was a structural cleansing of this house conducted by psychic medium Alex Tanis and Father Alphonsus. During the cleansing, there was screeching heard, and some would say that the house shook, but Paul, who knew the Dandy family, would say it never did.
We sat in the doorway as the exorcism began, and we were just sitting there watching. When it got right near toward the tail end of the exorcism, this, holy cow, I'm getting chills, and this doesn't even usually chill me. There was a wailing, baby crying, cat in heat, banshee cry throughout the whole house. It was behind us, it was over there, it was in the living room, it was everywhere. It was like, and this sounds so stupid because I don't believe these kinds of things. It was like the house was crying. No, the house did fucking not shake. That's the thing that drives me nuts. When this story has gone around so much, the whole house shook. The house didn't shake. I did. I was shitting my pants.
Because of these misconceptions, that's basically the reason why we are actually here today. There's been legends of a hanging tree, legends of a buzzsaw accident. The thing is with this structural cleansing is that some people think that it's an actual exorcism, but an exorcism is done on a person, not a building or a house like this.
Before the Dandy family, supposedly there was a family that ran a stagecoach from this house, but there is no proof of a stagecoach even existing.
And with the stagecoach, apparently this house was owned by 2 brothers that would lure and then murder people here in the house and then shove their bodies into a crawl space, which our tour guide today said that it was in the basement, for which I thought that it was above the regular stairs, leading upstairs.
Yeah, we were told the attic.
Yeah.
From our sources.
On the right side of the pond, in the back over there, we've actually had some ground penetrating radar done on the property because there's a story of these 2 guys that lived here, the Everett's brothers. 1853 they built this house, and the story says that they were luring people in from the stagecoach trail off the main road, killing, murdering them, stealing their goods, storing their bodies in the house in the basement and up in the crawl space. There's a crawl space above the kitchen, and then burying their bodies out here, out on the property somewhere. So in order for us to look at that story as anything more than folklore, we had to do some GPR, and we found bodies back here. Yeah, there are bodies buried in the back right corner of the property here. 5 of them that we found so far, and we have to do more. It's expensive.
Another story about this house is that there's an actual Indian massacre that occurred here, but from what we've read on a educational article, apparently that's not really true. But owner Dan Class has done ground penetrating radar and discovered bodies buried beneath our ground, our feet right now, what he believes are these native spirits. Now, owner Daniel Class couldn't join us today. He's actually at a convention in Michigan right now, and we were supposed to be met by Paul Kenyon, who was actually a key eyewitness to the structural cleansing, as well as close friend to the Dandy family. So without further ado, let's get right into this investigation.
Where that light is right there is a foundation of a barn, old barn. So if you go over there, you'll see the same foundation as you did in the basement. We've been digging it, finding lots of whatever was in the barn when it burnt. So we got lots of metal things, tools. That was where the buzzsaw was. We are finding now that the boy that we thought was maybe 12 was actually 16. He got injured by the buzzsaw. His name was Warren Emerson, and he actually lived right over the hill. And he died in Cuba 3 days later, Cuba Hospital.
There's also a story of a little boy, and it's a true story. It happened in 1945, I believe. Don't quote me on the date, but it was the 1940s. There used to be a barn where the pond sits, and there was a buzzsaw behind the barn, and he lived up the hill. And he came back and was playing on the buzzsaw, and the chain snapped, cracked him in the head, and killed him instantly.
Okay, so we were hearing what we thought was tappings, but we're trying to debunk it. We think it's actually us. So go ahead.
Nothing.
No,
Nothing.
dude.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe it was me walking?
Well, what's interesting is that you were saying that it sounded like it came from this way, but when I went over here, it said it sounded like it was coming from upstairs.
It definitely sounded like it was upstairs, like it was
So,
faint.
like-
But if I go like this, you can hear it.
Yeah, then that's
rocking a little
the similar sound
We were
too.
moving at the
bit.
same time when I
this
heard
is a lot
it.
higher pitch though.
You feel like
as much
it?
as I want to.
I mean, that's the same exact like pattern that it was.
No, it was a lot faster than that. I mean, it's close.
Yeah, it was more like,
Like faint, like it was upstairs though.
yeah. Yeah, see, like I'm.
No.
Yeah, no, it wasn't us.
Twice it happened because I went like this.
3
After
times.
I only heard it.
I
twice.
noticed it the first time. You heard it.
That was from the first time, yeah.
Then we heard it the second time.
I
And then
tapped.
the third time was by the time I was over here.
I thought it was only twice because I did a tap. Is that what you were hearing? Maybe?
I could just be delusional, but
So what do we say for that? Yes, no, maybe
tappings.
so.
Yeah, no, we definitely heard tappings.
For sure.
So Morgan, how's it going?
It's going.
You get touched yet?
I don't like the that question.
Alright, so behind the scenes, this is our GoPro mount. We're gonna be filming the balloon that we just put up the stairs.
It just falls.
Oh. Foreshadow? Like...
should probably have a, I don't know, right here is about good, I think.
Come on, dude,
But
you
yeah, I
got
also
this.
brought melatonin in case anybody's having a hard time.
You got melanin.
Melanin.
Dude, Morgan, do you really think we're sleeping tonight?
I'm sleeping. I gotta drive. I'm the only driver.
He is following the law.
What?
You're not supposed to drive on no sleep.
You're not supposed to drink and drive. You can sleep and drive, bro.
What the fuck? Alright, so if you saw our last episode at Heights Cemetery, you saw that our 9-volt batteries weren't really working. This REM pod, including our mel meter, I just want to show it right now. No batteries. No batteries at all. This is a brand new set of 10 9-volt batteries that we will be opening so you can see that we are not bullshitting what we're doing.
We got proof.
Exactly. So these will be going into our device's brand new batteries. Compared to the batteries that we had previously, these are entirely brand new.
Battery.
What the fuck?
This is why we need to be recording it all the time.
Yeah! Just off camera. The REM pod and the mel meter, which I think it could just be the issue with this one, though. I'm not saying that this one is truthful. But they were both just signaling at the same exact time. What? If this is a spirit, can you please step away from that in 5?
You really don't have to do that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing. Just say like, hey.
Okay, so if there is a spirit here, can you please touch that device? Or just get near it. In 5,
Silent, no.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You just sound like a douchebag doing that shit.
Thank you. Dude, I don't even know what to ask.
I don't either.
Were you here during the... Okay. So, as I've stated, Paul Kenyon believes that the spirits that were here when the Dandy family resided here aren't the same spirits that are here now. But just to make sure, did you know the Dandy family whenever they lived here? If that is a yes, can you please touch that antenna? Just grab it. Hold it tight.
Firmly grasp it.
So I was just going to switch in between the audios. Alright. Alright. Is this the spirit of Laura that is triggering our device? Who is here with us? How long have you been here? Yeah, it's just, for the most part, dead silent.
Notice the REM pod's silent now too.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Well,
Hey, maybe it's...
let me introduce ourselves. My name's Devon. This is PJ. This is Morgan. Are we welcome here?
Are you comfortable with us being here? If so, move by the REM pod.
REM pod? What?
I mean, you know, bad intention. Just trying to clear some things up.
I have a weird theory.
What's that?
So you like how silent it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if we add a little bit of noise?
Noise?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? I'll get it. You put it up on the
Alright, let's see if my theory is right. Maybe you like music. I did say earlier, while I was walking up here off camera, maybe you can give us a sign. I did say to hopefully trigger this music box, but maybe I can just do it for you. Maybe you can make one of our devices go off. Guess we'll see.
It's a crank on the back of the thing.
It's okay if you don't want that in the video. I understand.
What?
No, that's going in video.
Just give it to me. You're too stupid.
Shut the freak up!
It hurts my eyes.
Alright.
Sit right here on the floor. Right, but the door's right there.
Just for right? You like this music? Give us a sign. Nothing's happened. Imagine, that stops and everything just goes off. How many times did I wind it? I thought that was it too, dude.
If you like the song, you should take a seat and listen to it with us.
Stop.
You want us to play it again?
We can, but we need you to sit specifically on that chair in the corner.
Or if you don't want to sit with us, you can still give us other signs. That's okay with us.
You just need to know that you're here. Well, it's gotta be the most silent it's been all night.
I can't tell from her voices. Like, it sounds
Yeah, you hear that too?
Do you think somebody's outside?
I thought I heard something earlier.
I thought it kind of sounds like the heater or the coffee maker, but
Coffee maker's unplugged.
Yeah.
Well, let's go take a walk around. Leave that camera and photo running.
Let's go take a walk around.
Like, I remember times we were walking through an abandoned building before, and then you hear the noise of, like, the water drops, and you're like, those are fucking footsteps. Those are footsteps.
Or voices sometimes.
Yeah, and it's not, it's the sound of water dropping.
See, I thought it was the heater.
It could be, but We were definitely hearing it.
Like, I thought that it was voices, but I didn't want to say anything because I thought that it was the heater.
I thought I heard voices at the start of the investigation upstairs, but we talked over it, so I just didn't say anything.
Yeah, I definitely heard voices then before, but there's not even anything on down here that would mimic that. I mean, it's completely quiet in here.
I'm starting to think that most of this is just psychological, you know? Wait, why does it say the battery's low? Wait, already? The battery's low.
How?
That's what I'm saying. Look. What the fuck? What? It's off.
We literally had like
Right there.
2 minutes of us figuring out how to open the damn.
But I just turned off the
plastic.
rim.
Alright, just run it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe it's just like a test light. Like when you turn on in your car, all the lights come on.
Alright, let that calibrate.
Why are you getting a new one out?
Because somehow it's saying that this is low battery, and there's no reason.
It's gonna say the wrong low battery.
Like, I don't know what is wrong with this device.
We should turn this thing on.
Yeah. Good thinking, good thinking.
I'll actually put this on the bed right here.
That's fair.
Alright, let's go. Grab any shit, because we're not coming back up to the floor. Let's go.
You know what? I'll put it.
Back up a little bit. I don't know if the camera will see that.
Oh, sure, hear it. Is it because of that? Maybe like EMF?
There's nothing electronic in there. It's all mechanical.
I don't know.
Just leave it and clean this up and go.
I don't like that.
You think it's fucked up?
I really don't like that.
What's it detecting? Vibration?
REM.
Power on.
Trying to say that something's touching it. But obviously nothing's touching it. Well,
From this point on. Alright, let's go. Come on.
need another one?
No, one is fine.
It's like perfect, actually.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to see the ghost. Keep that on.
Okay.
And nothing happens over here. It all happens over here.
REM pod right there.
Ooh.
REM pod on a chair.
Hey, what about that other thing that reads temperatures and shit? EDI?
There we go. Okay, GoPro's recording at the stairs.
How long is it gonna last?
20 hours it says, but the battery's gonna die way before that.
We are now using the camera for the living room.
This is the GoPro camera, by the way.
Yeah, this is the GoPro camera now being used for the basement. We're using the Canon camera for the living room now.
Alright. So, if any spirits are down here with us, or want to make their presence known, we have multiple cameras scattered around the house. There's devices also scattered. Trigger them, turn them on, touch them. Let this place be your playground.
This is your house. Treat it as such.
We'll see you soon.
Is it just because it's not on like a completely flat surface?
It's not how it works. Dude, I swear, I don't know. These are brand new batteries. I feel like it's the device itself that's just broken. Because of the antenna. Because it was like, the antenna's supposed to be like this.
Oh, I can see it from here. Like it's not completely straight.
You look at this?
Well, look at the very tip.
This. It's what...
Never heard that before.
Alright.
That's touching this. Right here is the temperature gauge. The REM pod has the same exact thing.
It's almost one.
It still says that the battery's low. And that's the temperature. But these are brand new batteries.
Well,
How is-
batteries aren't the problem then.
It's this device.
Let's just go downstairs.
It's off now.
Let's go get cooking. I'm hungry.
Alright. This is just contamination at this point.
Maybe we should just turn it off then. We have a camera up here.
Yeah, let's just turn it off.
Can't have it ruining the entire thing.
Alright, boys. We made it to the giving tree.
It's weird seeing it in person.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I didn't think that there would be this much, but wow. Huh. Alright, so right now we were at the giving tree, also known as the offering tree. This is where numerous guests have come here, gave this tree offerings to the indigenous people that once were massacred on this land, supposedly massacred. So let's see if we can possibly get in contact with them. Hello, my name is Devon. This is Morgan. That's PJ. Oh, you're right there. Hi. We come here with the utmost respect. Are we welcomed here?
That was conveniently timed.
Yeah, right. Is this loud enough?
Well, it's working.
Alright, so sorry about that. But yeah, are we welcomed here? Now I know that many people come here to give you offerings. What would you wish for us to offer to you? It's because of the fact that we didn't come here right away to give you an offering. It's the reason why the house is pretty quiet tonight. The house down the hill. For indigenous people murdered and massacred here. Do you wish to speak to us? Anyone want to have a hand at it?
We come here to communicate, learn a thing or two. Is there anything you have to teach us? Don't we usually do 250?
I think so. No. Maybe. Let's try it. We can try it. You know how to? Sweep, in reverse.
It's 150, I think.
Okay. Are you sweeping forward or in reverse? You hit the top button.
Reverse.
I thought you hit that button.
No, see, we're counting down. We should
Okay.
go up, huh?
No, let's have it in reverse.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you again. Is there anything you'd like to say to us? Do you know anybody who used to live at the Hinsdale House?
Did you know the Dandy family?
Is there a card on there?
I don't know, but I definitely do see that light.
Yeah, I saw that light earlier, but I just kind of assumed that was something else.
I definitely
For
do
the
see
people
that light.
watching the video, it's the light behind the camera. Very faint. I don't know, it's been still for a while.
Are there trespassers here?
Just inside the kitchen windows.
Yeah, possibly.
Is there nobody here with us?
If we give you an offering, will you speak to us?
How come it's been so quiet tonight?
I wonder if these positive vibes that people have been bringing have been affecting the haunting.
I mean, that's if people are bringing in positive vibes, that is. You know, we don't really know, like, the people that came here before us. I mean, yes, there's signatures all over the place and business cards, but, like, in terms of recent days, who even knows, you know?
Alright, I think we're gonna leave now. Is there anything you'd like to say to us before we do go? Anybody else, or am I shutting this off?
Shut it off, I guess.
It's a negatory. Ooh, that silence.
Power off.
I mean, if we're not getting anything off of the spirit box, I say, like...
You wanna try the flashlight test? You haven't done that?
I do have the mag locks.
Maybe we do that down at the house.
Maybe, but it's like, if we're not really getting anything off of the spirit box, there's most likely no need for a flashlight test method, or even us trying to get an EVP out here, despite being in the woods out in the open.
Yeah, we tried quite a few things at this point.
Yeah. It just hasn't really been that active tonight.
Yeah.
Which is actually very surprising, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, we've said it once, we said it before. When it comes to these haunted paranormal investigations, it's like fishing. Sometimes you get a bite, sometimes you don't. You win some, you lose some. It's really all just the experience that you share with friends like you guys.
It's about the friends you make on the way. Should I end the video there?
Yeah.
Is there anyone here with me? Phil, Laura, Mike, Mary, are any of you present? I wish to learn things from you. I think it would be important if you talk to me so I can get some things cleared up. It's been a pretty quiet night. I have no ill intention. I'm here to listen. Do you want to sit here with me? There's a seat behind me. I don't mind the company. I still feel like I'm by myself. to be coming back next year. Hopefully you wouldn't mind. We just want to get to know you more. Can you say my name? Can you touch me to let me know that you're here? Just a tug on the arm. I can play the silent game, but I'm still gonna be here all the same. Might as well just talk to me. We have the rest of the night. Have we wronged you? Is that why you're being quiet? Were you talking just now? Do you avoid this room? Well, how about you sit next to me? Right behind me, actually. And we can have a conversation. You finally have me all to yourself. There's nobody else in here. Why no? Do you feel in danger? Are you standing by the window in the bedroom next to me? I'm still not totally convinced that you're here with me. So if you could maybe knock on the wood beside me or give me a tug on my shoulder. To let me know that you're here with me. Are you messing with the camera? Currently on the infrared light, there are individual parts of the light that are kind of flickering. I don't know if this means that the battery is low on it, or I would also like to note that the room felt a little heavy for a moment after the spirit said no. As for whether or not I see an entity by the window in the bedroom, I cannot say for certain. Why? wish to talk. I feel like this has been pretty one-sided, though. Are flies an indicator that you were nearby? It seems like things were happening when they were moving around more. Have you been here with us the entire night?
Yo. Alright, it's been 10 minutes plus some extra time because I had to go pee.
I think I got like a no.
Oh?
And the room also felt a little strange after that.
Oh, really?
But I offered for the spirit to like tug on me and sit behind me. And I feel like there was something standing by the bed over there for a minute, but I couldn't get any answers.
Really?
All I got was a no when I asked, do you avoid this room? Didn't get names. I said most of the names of people in the house.
Really?
Yeah, Mike, Laura, Mary. There was another one I mentioned.
Beth?
I think I said Beth.
Huh.
Got 14 minutes out of that.
Nice.
There was also, like, I've noticed that the infrared light, individual parts of the light start flickering. Like, if we sit here long enough, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I also saw the light sort of flash at one point. But I couldn't really see myself in the mirror at all.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if the infrared light's dying.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to investigate the dolls. Especially this one. I'm sure I've shown the story. But here we go again. How many fires have you been a part of? Can I please speak to you? Are you the cause of the fires? Is this the doll that was thrown across the shelf? Do you wish to speak to me? Alright, so right now, I'm in Mary's room. This is the exact room that I felt heavy in when we first got here. With this room, which we didn't actually mention in the history, right where this window is, there's been a lot of infestation, such as like flies and bees. And for some also strange reason, in this very room, a lot of pets that the Dandy family once owned actually died in this room. It got to the point where they stopped allowing even people to come into this room. If there happened... That could be the freaking flies, but... I think I just heard a tap. Nope, it's definitely the flies. Okay, never mind. Debunked. Definitely debunked. Alright. If you're the spirit or entity or energy or whatever that was making me feel heavy, Can you please touch this device right in front of me? It won't harm you, I promise. All you have to do is just do this. And let me know that you're here. Can you please do that for me? I mean, even if you don't wish to communicate with me, you can at least make that beep once and then I can leave. I won't bother you. Phone storage. Shit. Alright, well, I ran out of phone storage. Is anyone up here with me? Do you happen to have a name? Why has it been quiet tonight? Do you not like us? Do you not like us? I feel like a weird rumble on the bed. Is that you? Stirring? Am I safe here? Who do you miss the most? Laura, are you here? Hello? Why was I drawn to this house? Is it true that you feed off of power, attention that people give you? Is that how you manifest? Who do you wish to speak to? Yeah? Who do you wish to speak to? Alright, we're at a sweep rate of 200. Alright, once again, who do you wish to speak to? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright. Guess we'll pack our stuff and get ready for tomorrow.
Guys, there really wasn't anything too exciting about this place. Really, I'm rather disappointed. The only eventful thing was, I guess, right when we were starting the investigation upstairs, the REM part started going off the stairs, and as soon as we got a camera going, it was dead silent, and it was dead silent the rest of the night.
So my thoughts of the night, I'm not necessarily disappointed, but surprised, actually. I expected this place to be a lot more active tonight, especially with like how popular, how famous this house has gotten throughout 2023. I expected a lot more.
I don't really have much to say. We definitely hyped this place up a bit for what we got. I'm not willing to say it's not haunted, but I don't know.
Okay, and before we leave, wanted to give a shout out to some of the names I actually recognize. Kalani Ghost Hunter, Tommy Tombstone, Paranormal XP and Tommy Tombstone, Haunted Night Steve and Dylan, Bump of the Night Society, Hauntings of Hodge, Bree, Three Souls Paranormal, The Haunted Archives, Ghost Files. By my surprise, since they haven't posted their video yet, Project Fear, Farm of Josh, and Paranormal Files. Of course, Paul Kenyon. And of course, Among the Unknown.